Seniors, food and life. Worked hard all our lives trying to do things right. Seniors, food and life. Cooking food all the time, think I missed a rhyme. Seniors, food and life. Marie and Tommy, husband and wife.
Everybody, welcome back. I am Tom
I'm Marie.
with a mouthful.
You're a mouthful.
Well, we're sitting down, and I just got done with a video from Sunday Dinner Chef, and today here on Seniors Food and Life, we want to go over, just talking about nostalgic and how Christmas has changed. And we're going back, 70 years that I can remember of Christmas, and I was deadly afraid of Santa Claus. It boggled my mind, like you had said earlier, that, but you didn't say anything, right?
Nope. You wanted to believe as long as you could. These are delicious.
What age?
I
Did
was like 7.
7?
Yeah, because I caught my parents bringing down the gifts. And my mother tried to say that she was the helper. And I knew. I said, well, you made half the stuff that you're giving me.
Hey, tell them everybody how your mother used to measure.
My mother used to measure me and tell me it was for my cousins.
That's hysterical.
So when I opened it up, I used to go, boy, that looks familiar. She would make little toys and clothes.
I was the baby of the family, same as you. But after midnight mass, they would all come back to the house. My mom would cook forever in the day. And if things weren't going right, I just sat on the couch. I said nothing.
You don't want to jinx yourself.
I want that fat guy to land on that roof, okay, and just go for it. So I'd actually sit on my hands on the couch, and just so I wouldn't do anything wrong that. And the first thing was, because we had 2 bedrooms upstairs, so I would come down the staircase, and on the staircase on the railings was the stockings that were hung. And if I didn't see a bunch of stuff sticking out of there other than coal, okay, once I come past that stocking, boy, that was great. Okay, and then we would go on, down, and yeah.
Did you have a fireplace?
No.
We did not have a fireplace, and I used to cry when I was little. Well, how's he going to get in?
Yeah.
But we had a pipe, and my father said, well, he comes through the pipe.
My father took me down into the basement, showed me the furnace, okay? Like, I knew what the hell a furnace was, you know what I'm saying? But it was good. It just growing up, that was the way life was. I remember one year it didn't snow, and I had oh, God, how in the hell is he going to land on that roof? Okay, and then they come up with the idea that, well, sometimes around the world they might, visit Egypt or something, and they don't have snow, so Santa has wheels that come down. They had all kinds of excuses that they would come out with.
They used to tell me he goes like a puff of smoke down the pipe and then reappears in your living room with a big bag of toys or whatever.
Right.
Something silly.
And
But you believed them.
Oh, yeah. I had no choice, or else what was the consequences? You know what I mean? I don't believe in Santa no more. I never forget, I think it might have been 10, maybe? 9 or 10 in that area.
That's around the age, yeah.
And then I kind of started figuring things out about it. But the funny part was, I didn't want to give up, okay? Deep down inside, I said, I believe in him. I really do believe in him. But, it's just how they spun everything on it. It was incredible.
And in those days, you got the commercials. Not too many commercials like now, but they showed the toys ahead of time. And I wanted this doll. I just saw it on Facebook, too. It was this walking doll. It was about that big as the kid was. But I wanted the one with the long blonde hair, and they gave me the one with the short red hair. I didn't want to play with that doll. So you get disappointed from the commercial.
Sorry for me chewing here, but that's what we do, chew and chat right now. But the funny thing was, once I started getting older, okay, and then my brothers, my nieces and nephews, I used to deliver all the toys once I started driving and everything to each house and, visit, hello, how you doing? That was a big to do for me. And then when we got older, okay, my mom and dad were, was slowing down back down. She didn't do too much of it anymore. We always went from a real tree and then they went to a artificial tree. And I could start seeing like the decline of it. You know what I mean?
The times changed too.
And then once we were married and stuff like that, we always had a house full. I mean, I would go do lobster, all kinds of seafood. I would do the Feast of the Seven Fishes, and then some other stuff, some beef and everything like that. So nobody else, if they didn't like seafood and stuff. One night, I mean, we decked the halls pretty good. One house we were in had a finished basement downstairs, and I loaded the center table. I put two or three 8-foot tables together too.
Yep.
And we put chafing dishes on there, and that's where all the food was. I had a little mini bar that I had built. We cooked for 2 days, 3 days straight. Okay, getting everything ready, the whole bit. Christmas Eve was coming. People started coming into the house. I think we had invited like 25 people,
Yep.
30 people.
Maybe more.
And out in front of my house, the transformer blew.
Black.
No lights.
Yep.
And all you could see was the glow from the sterno can underneath trying to keep the food.
And we didn't have any candles.
We had
I had to run
not
around
one
looking for
candle in the house. But the whole premise was everybody had left, and that was like a disappointing
Yep.
thing. But you can't give up. You just really can't give up. These things are really good.
That was the year of the big tree. He always picked a big tree. And when you opened it up, it went boom, the whole living room. So he had to get the saw out and cut the limbs
And
off.
cut some of the limbs and stuff off. I mean, it was incredible.
That should have told us.
But that's how Christmas rolled with us when we were kids. Okay. Now it's totally different. I mean, and there again, we're old, but is it for the better? I don't know. It's so commercialized. And I don't know what kind of toys kids get nowadays. I really don't.
They get the electronic stuff. They don't have imagination. We played with sticks and stones and
Break your bones
trees
and-
and
Yeah, we did have an imagination, I guess. But then it all went around food. Okay. Go to different people's houses, like from the week, from Christmas until New Year's. You go visit other people's houses, and they have little appetizers, and that's just what this was right here. The days for me, as far as the Seven Fishes, Feast of the Seven Fishes, that's past.
because I don't eat all the fish.
Yeah, my daughter does, but my grandsons don't. They don't like any kind of seafood. But I'm not bitching or complaining. Why not? Less work for me and stuff like that. But there's other alternatives. But I guess the point of this whole thing is tradition. Tradition is null and void anymore. So, it's sad to see it go. I remember my dad telling me that they had ornaments that had candles. You could put candles in it.
Oh yeah.
And you would
Danger.
light the tree up with candles, let them burn for a little while and blow them out. I said, holy crap, you talk about.
So they changed too.
They changed into it, with the, electric lights and stuff like that. Even they were dangerous.
Remember, we always had the live trees, and my father would plant them. They got so big they got over the house. But one year, my mother decides to go modern or something and brings this tinsel tree in.
It's all aluminum,
I did
right?
not. Yeah, it was aluminum, and it was like, and then this light that had yellow, red, and green, and it would go in front of the tree like a
And spin. Yeah.
spin, and that was your lights. I was crying so much that year. I
Yeah.
think that was the year that I didn't believe in Santa Claus.
I mean, stop and think
This is
about
just
it.
not right.
You did everything in your power to make sure that you were good, the whole bit. I mean, I dropped a glass like 3 days before Christmas. Smash all over the floor. Oh my God, you just ruined the set. There we go. Coal and onions.
You're not getting nothing this year. You'll get a glass.
coal and onions. But the fact that they told you that it was, you just broke up a set. Really?
Well, everything was very expensive to them. My mother used to get things free in a laundry, I guess, detergent box. She would get her set of glasses. And when we went to the store, she would get the dishes. In the old days, she told me this set came from the movie theater. And I'm looking at her like, what? Every time you went to the movie theater, you got a plate, a cup. And she had for a service of 24.
Yeah, my mom did the same thing. And they were named in different theaters that you would go to. You know what I'm saying? Now we sit home with large screen TVs, okay, and pay for it.
And pay for it, yeah. And pay for the same movie that you could have saw for $2 or 50 cents or whatever it was. And that was your date. You went out.
Yeah, everything was like more formalized, okay, but not different. I mean, from other families, like your family, my family were so close with things as far as traditions. Okay, so when we got married, it was more or less same tradition, so nothing really changed, other than certain foods.
Right.
Yeah.
Mom with her Bethels and her fried stuff and all her cookies. She started making cookies, I don't know when, and she used to hide them, and I always found them, my special ones.
Yeah.
She put them in the closet, and I would still get them.
Yeah,
Nowadays, nothing.
I get a little nostalgic with it. Putting up the tree, mint lights, playing Christmas music, whatever. That part, what are you laughing at? That part of me still lives on. Not Mammy Yoakum over here.
What do you call me, the Grinch?
Wow. So a couple years when we moved out here from Florida, we just moved out, stuff in the car, stuff we can fit in the car. We sold everything in Florida. In fact, the person who bought the house wanted everything: dishes, knives, forks, the whole bit, which was great for us to move. So
We left everything.
yeah, we left everything, and then you start looking for stuff and everything like that. But you can't, we carried a set of dishes around.
That was the movie dishes.
Yeah, we traveled around from New Jersey, North Carolina to Florida, and then out to here. But before we came out here, I said she wanted to go. Your sister came stay with us for a couple weeks, and then we were bringing her back to Georgia. And I said, why don't you just give your niece, this set of dishes, pass it on, the whole bit. I was trying to be very diplomatic about it because I didn't want to carry the friggin' dishes no more. I mean, we moved them from closet to closet to closet, okay? And she said, oh, okay. That's hard. And now that I think about it, I mean, I had a couple pots and pans that I left in Florida that I wish I had today. But I mean, it just goes on and on from there. So, moral of the story is, paper plates now, okay? Sweatpants, sweatshirt, hoodies.
Nobody dresses.
Okay, nobody gets dressed anymore like that. So this is like two old people bitching and moaning before Christmas about what's going to happen. What was your best time in Christmas?
My best time?
Yeah. Well, who else am I going to talk to? The chair?
Oh, in the old days, when I was real little, we used to go to New York. And all my aunts and cousins and everything. And they had a basement. And everybody crowded in the basement. They decked it all out. And there was the kids' table and the adults' table. And they had all the food and all the traditions. That was the best time. Oh, and then one of the aunts would dress up like Santa Claus. And we had to guess which one came down. Who was missing? We would look.
The thing when I got older, okay, I like 9, maybe 8 or 9 years old. I'm surprised I still remember this stuff. But what do we leave for Santa? Okay. They never left a carrot for the reindeer, like a lot of people leave carrots for the reindeer and stuff.
Right.
But they would leave a piece of apple pie, mince pie, a couple cookies, whatever, and a glass of Manischewitz wine.
Oh, okay. He was a happy Santa.
And I'm looking, I'm saying, what the hell?
He was covering all the bases.
No milk and this and that. He said, my father would say, I don't know what time he's going to get here, but he needs that because it's cold outside. Oh, okay. I mean, just certain things that stick in your mind. These are really good.
Yes.
These are really, really good. This year we're going to turn around and just do a little bit of food and stuff like that, and then just call it a day. We haven't even put the Christmas tree up yet, and I don't know if we're going to. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's one of them little pull-up ones.
I'm gonna get that little live one.
Yeah.
It looks like a branch.
So, sorry again for the mouthful.
And I'm chewing too.
But that's basically what it is. So what I want to do is I want to wish everybody that watches Marie and I, watches our channels, our other channels and stuff. I really do want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great New Year. Okay, 2026. A lot of challenges out there right now.
Yeah.
But we're retired, and we're pumping through it. We're not stepping back. We're gonna keep on going what we're doing. And
Gotta keep busy.
yeah, what's your plans for this year coming up now with Meg's Mysteries?
Probably some more stories and stuff. I don't know. Try to do something different. I've been putting little ads up.
I'm trying to get her to do a live. Once in a while, do a live. She does need watch hours. And I don't know what's going on, but it's like pulling teeth with YouTube. But in the same token,
But it keeps us busy.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we're both 71, and we're gonna just keep pushing forward. That's what keeps our mind sharp. We're gonna do a little bit of cooking. Promise, no meatballs. She's gonna make something else. Every time she makes a video, it's either meatballs or something with sauce, meatloaf or whatever. So, all right, listen, everybody. I don't want to be too long. With that said, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit that like and subscribe button, Seniors Food and Life, and we'll see you around. Take care.
Merry Christmas.